Hi there, everybody. I'd like to tell you about a new project that I'm working on. It's a website that I have developers ready to develop. It's for a merchant account where everybody is approved. Absolutely no one is denied. 100% approved merchant account slash payment processing. No applying. You just sign up and go. So you can take the stress out of worrying about getting denied from merchant account, not being able to process credit card. And some of you may be wondering, what is a merchant account slash payment processor? Well, a merchant account is an account that is set up with a bank in order to process credit card transactions. A merchant account is linked to a bank account, typically a business checking account to which merchant funds are deposited or withdrawn. When a merchant makes a sale and puts the transaction through their merchant account, the funds from the transactions are then deposited into the attached bank account. But the payment processor, what that means is the term used to describe the process and service that automates payment transactions between the shopper and merchant. It is usually a third-party service that is actually a system of computer processes that process, verify, and accept or decline credit card transactions on behalf of the merchant through secure internet connections. So that's what we'll be. When you process a credit card from somebody, either at a store, over your phone, or online, you'll be able to accept your credit cards and it will be put into an account where you can transfer the money to another user, withdraw the money, spend the money. It's up to you. So basically, hi there. I'm looking to start a merchant account credit card processing website that will offer you more benefits in your business or personal use with processing Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. When you sign up with my company, it is a very easy and simple process to do. All you do is fill out a simple online form, fill out basic information, and set up where you would like your funds to be deposited to. It's easy as just sign up and go. No more waiting to be approved or send out any documents to be approved. You won't ever have to worry that your merchant account with us is ever shut down. So basically, you don't have to send in your photo ID. You don't have to wait 24 to 48 hours to get approved, or in most cases, a lot of people get denied, or you won't have to worry about having a merchant account and all of a sudden it's just getting shut down into nowhere. We're not going to be one of those type of merchant accounts who has to come out and inspect and make sure you're doing business well and real and all that, because I've had that happen to me many times and I still got denied from a merchant account because either something came back that like, didn't look right, or I've got just denied based on my credit or something like that, and it's dumb. Here are some of the benefits we offer. Unlimited credit card processing. There are no limits to how much money and how little money you can process with credit cards, debit cards, and gift cards. You won't get shut down out of nowhere. You can take the stress out of your life because when you start processing credit cards with us, do not worry. We won't shut you down just because you process a little or a lot of credit cards. So that means if you want to process $1 transactions, you can process $1. If you need to process a $3,000 transaction, you can process $3,000. If you need to process, let's just say you had a really good day and you need to process, let's just say $7,000 worth of credit cards, you can process it. We won't limit your account or do anything like that. We will have 24/7 customer service to help you. So if you ever have a question about your account or need help with anything in your account, we will have 24/7 customer service to help you. So that way you can, if you're in the middle of the night, all of a sudden you wake up and go, oh my gosh, there's something on my account I don't notice or don't recognize, you can call us and we'll help you out. That's why we'll have 24/7 customer service to help you. There are some things we won't process credit cards for. They're too high risk, and they cause a lot of chargebacks, which I will go over in a minute or so. These are what we won't process credit cards for. If you sell guns online or sell any guns, if you have a gun shop, we won't process credit cards for that. We don't do pornographic websites, adult service providers, adult sites and products, adult-oriented businesses, escort service, massage parlors, strip clubs, entertainment, liquor stores, tobacco, cigarettes, e-cigarettes, medical marijuana, smoke shop, or anything to do with pharmaceuticals, vitamins, and internet pharmacy. That stuff we don't handle. So that's just too high risk for us. But we accept all other businesses. But these, so if this does not apply to you, then you're okay to start processing right away. So any other business out there we accept. So as long as you don't process credit cards for any of these, you're 100% approved for a merchant account. So any other merchant account, so with us. So if you process credit cards for selling refrigerators, or if you sell furniture, or if you sell video games or electronics, we'll process credit cards for those. Any online businesses, but these we will process for. So you don't have to worry about being denied. You'll be approved. You can always email us and ask us like, hey, is this good or is this okay? And we'll say yes, as long as it's none of these, you're approved. Chargebacks, as I was saying before, here's a brief description of them. Chargebacks are the worst thing that can happen to a person, and they can ruin a person's merchant account. I know from experience in this business that a lot of people get chargebacks. And guess what? Sometimes it isn't even your fault. Sometimes a customer does a chargeback just so they can get their money back. And then that leaves you with a problem with your merchant account. And even if you prove that you sent the person their item, the merchant account provider doesn't care, and they shut you down or even put you on the TMF list, terminated merchant file list. Sometimes, like I've had in the past, where I have sold about $5,000 worth of stuff to customers, and they'll call up their credit card company and say that that I have never sent them the products, and I have all the proof, tracking information, and I have sent that into many of my merchant accounts that I've had, and guess what? They still side with the buyer, even though I have proof. And then they put me down as a high-risk business, which it is almost impossible then to get another merchant account with. It's so hard. It's tough. I've called, and you know what? I came to the conclusion, once you're considered a high-risk business, they really don't approve you, because guess what? They put your social security down, and they, put your driver's license up, and when you apply, they go through a system, and if you're on this TMF list or considered a high-risk business, they'll pull you up and say, you know what? We can't process for you, and it gets that much harder. And it's just horrible. And so what the TMF list means is that if you have ever been shut down by a merchant account for whatever reason, they put you on this list. And when you go to apply for another merchant account, they will put you up on this list, and you are automatically put as a high-risk, bad business, even if it wasn't your fault and you could prove it. And once you are on this list, it is virtually impossible to get off this list. That makes it so much harder for you to get approved. That means you can't take customers' credit cards, you can't send out their products. It's horrible. And you know what? You lose trust in your website. People don't go to you. Even if you have everything, it's just a very bad experience. Well, guess what? When you sign up with a merchant account with my company, if you ever get a chargeback or anything like that, we'll give you a chance to prove it. Prove to us that you're not in the wrong. So that means let's just say someone does a chargeback and you say, no, I have sent out the product, I have done this. Well, guess what? As long as you show us the proof that they received the product, well, guess what? We'll side with you. We're not automatically going to say, oh, yep, the buyer's right, you're wrong, when you have all the proof right there. We're going to make sure that everything is done legit. Nothing at all is done like, oh, you know what, the buyer is right, the seller, probably a scammer. No, because you know what? A lot of people has been ripped off in businesses with that. So guess what? You will get a chance to prove it. As long as you prove it to us, guess what? Then the buyer, he's in the wrong, you're in the right. So you won't have the money taken out from your account. And guess what? We will never shut you down or limit your account because of that. So that means, some people, merchant accounts, will hold your money. They'll freeze your account. They'll be like, oh, we have to put your money on hold for 180 days while we investigate that and your account's shut down. Well, guess what? With us, that is not going to happen. We're going to make sure that your account isn't limited. You won't get limited. You know what? Chargebacks happen in life. Sometimes it isn't your fault at all. And you know what? things happen. So you know what? That's why we're going to still let you process. You can still process credit cards without that even affecting your merchant account at all. We won't freeze your account or hold your money. We're here for you. And you know what? We know that chargebacks happen all the time, but we still give you a chance unlike everybody else. So you know what? You don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, if someone does a chargeback. Well, guess what? We'll help as long as you show that you delivered the product or somehow the person got the product and everything. Well, guess what? We'll side with you. We just won't automatically side with the buyer. So here's my next part. Have you ever tried to apply with a merchant account and got denied due to a previous chargeback or a problem with your credit? Or they approve you but only set you up at a small limit and you can process so much more than that? You know what? I got denied because I had chargebacks. They said I had really high credit when I first started processing credit cards. And because of all these people doing chargebacks and ripping me off, guess what? My credit went down, and then some merchant accounts say, oh, we don't do your credit. We don't check that. We just do the business. But sometimes they'll tell you like, oh, you're not approved. And they go, oh, well, we can't tell you why. And it just leaves you wondering, well, if I apply with this next merchant account, how will I know they won't deny me for the same reason? And I never know. You never know. And are you scared of them holding your payments for 180 days? Listen, I have been with the world's most greatest way to pay that person. Oh boy. And my accounts have been limited. I have proved without a reasonable doubt that I have sent products out, and they still limit me. They say my account's too high risk, and then one time they came back and said, oh, your social security number, your credit isn't what it's supposed to be. So I'm like, wait, so I got approved for an account just so I can get denied. And they go, well, you know what, sometimes it takes a little bit. So it's like I could process credit cards and then all of a sudden you'd be shut down. And guess what? They refund the money to the people, so I can't even send out the people's products. And you know what? It's horrible. And they don't tell you why you get shut down or limited, and they claim they can't tell you why, and it makes you so mad. Listen, I have been there before. I have tried to start an online business, and I have had money held by merchant accounts before. They claim to be the world's most loved way to be paid, but in reality, they hold your account, limit your account, freeze your money for no reason, and after you send them everything they require, still, they tell you that it's going to be held for 180 days or your account is terminated. Well, you've tried to figure out why you are losing customers, why you try to figure out why, and now you're losing customers and trust in your website. You know what? I've had that happen so many times. I've had customers who were so happy to buy from me, and then when something goes wrong or they don't get their money sent back to them, and then they blame it on me, and I'm like, it's not me, it's the merchant account, they're holding the money. It just causes so much trouble and headaches and emails and phone calls and angry people and bad reviews. Trust me, I've had so many bad reviews written about my website just because they say, oh, I've had so much trouble processing this person's with this credit card, with my credit card, and you know what? It's horrible. And my website's lost trust, I've lost business, I lost money, all because I couldn't process someone's credit card. And you know what? Have you ever had a merchant account where you're processing and out of nowhere, all of a sudden you get shut down by a merchant provider that they said you were approved for, and all of a sudden you know what? You can't process credit cards with them anymore. You're shut down. They all of a sudden tell you can't process credit cards with them anymore. It's horrible. And sometimes, again, they don't tell you why. It's very bad. And you know what? Sometimes they say, oh, just because you went a little over your limit. Maybe they said you could do $5,000 a month, and maybe you went to $5,100. Listen, I've done that before. I've got shut down. I've got terminated. They said, oh, you went over. You didn't call us. It's like, how do you it's almost impossible to get right up to $5,000 and that be it. But you know what? It's hard sometimes because you can process so much more than that. You can do more business, but then they go, oh, you know what? Your account will be like this for 6 months or something like that. And then you're denied. And then they just shut you down. And then they don't send out your money. And then it's like your business is losing money and you're trying to process credit cards, or they'll even hold your money like up to 3 months, or they'll put it in a reserve account like 50%. Well, you know what? A lot of people who do drop shipping out there and websites like that who need to have their money right then so they can send out the person's product, and they say, oh, you have to send it out first. Well, that doesn't work. Then it's like, who can you actually go out there and trust? It's really bad. And because you went a little over what they said you could process, now because of that, you are a risk. And now that you're out of a merchant account, you're losing customers and trust. with them in your business, and then they refund all the money back to the people, because that's what they have to do. But yet now your people are wondering, okay, well, how else can I do it? And it's like, well, you don't want to say Western Union, MoneyGram, bank to bank, because automatically in people's minds that goes scam, scam, scam right there, and you're not. And it's like you're just trying to do your business, but because you can't accept credit cards, it's getting very hard for you. And then you start to process all over, trying to find a merchant account that will accept you. But because of your last merchant account, they put you as a high risk business when you're not, and you're having trouble getting approved for a merchant account, and now you're losing out big time, and now you're under stress and trying to find someone who will approve you. It is very hard to come in with that. It's very hard to come in within that limit that you can process, but you're only limited to what they approve you. So you know what? With us, we're not going to limit you. We're not going to say, okay, listen, Mr. Charles, Mr. Jones, you're only approved for, let me see here, $5,000. When you're like, well, I have to send the products out, or, it's like, what? It's like, then you're only limited to $5,000. And then it's like, you can do so much more than that, but it's like you put pause on your business, or you tell customers, oh, you know what? I have to wait 30 days, come back then. And you know what? You lose a lot of business and you lose customers. With us, that's not going to happen. You'll be able to process people's credit cards. There won't be any limits. It's basically almost a free merchant account to process credit cards. There's no limits. It's like an unlimited credit card processing website. Here are some of the features that we will have. It's going to have a lot more than most merchant accounts have. Member account system, where you could edit your account profile, edit password. You have your account menu, account overview, display general information, last transaction, things like that. We will have multi-language support, SSL supported. We will have this website so secure that no hacking, no nothing. We're going to have like VeriSign, anti-hacking, encrypted into the website where no one can hack in there. You'll be able to add, edit, delete credit cards, add, edit, delete bank accounts. So you can add your credit cards, edit them, change them, delete them. Same with bank accounts. You can add a new bank account, edit your bank account information, or delete it. A merchant menu where you could list your products online to sell, and you can sell your products online. The availability to edit or delete products. So anytime you need to delete products or edit it, you can do that. Ability to generate HTML encrypted code for the product buttons. What this means is, like, if you're a web developer, or if you have, like, for example, I use yola.com. They have this thing where it says HTML. Well, you could type in, let's just say you're selling shoes, and you sell one pair of shoes for $15, and then you put it in there. And the price and everything. This will generate an HTML code where when you copy and paste it, it'll generate like a buy now button where people buy now, and it'll take them to your shopping cart. That'll be through our system. You'll have subscription buttons. You can view current subscriptions to the members subscribe. So people can subscribe, and like monthly, let's say you have a membership and you need to pay $20 a month for a gym membership. Well, you can have customers sign up for that, or you sign them up for that, and every month the $20 or $10 or whatever you have will come out. Self-subscription service, well, let's just say again, like gym membership, you're selling those type of services, subscriptions, like every month, like, hey, come to my gym, exercise for $20 a month. Well, you can sign them up, so every single month it'll automatically come out of their account. Ability to edit / delete subscription, so you can change the person's information if they got a special promotion where now they can only process. Let's just say you say, oh, guess what, you brought in this coupon, great, you'll now get charged $10 a month. You can do that, or you can delete the person. The person want to quit, or they're moving or something, you can delete them. Always, you can ability to generate HTML encrypt for subscription buttons. So now it's the same thing. It basically is adding the products where you can have the HTML encode. You can put it on your website, and have people sign up through there, where it'll come out each month. There will be shopping carts and simple payments, which means that for this, the shopping carts where people like hit add the cart, buy now, the simple payments will be where it's just so simple. They just put in their name, information, credit card, and then they hit submit. It'll either be approved and go right into your account that you have set up with us, or denied, and it'll give maybe a reason why, saying insignificant funds or something like that, or just payment not accepted. Display HTML code for payment. So it'll display it. So you could see like, okay, I'm going to edit this payment. I'm going to edit this one to make it fit to your business. The information for IPN integration, payments menu where you'll see your deposit funds, where you can withdraw the funds, you can send payments to other members. So let's just say you go out to dinner one night and let's say your mom takes you out, or your brother or your friend, and you go, hey, listen, I'm going to take you out. It's like, oh, I'm short on money or something. It's like, don't worry, I'll pay you back. Well, you can send this to your brother or friend or mom or whoever you're out with and say, listen, how much owe you? 25. You send them 25. It's instantly put in their account and they'll be able to withdraw the money. Or any other member that, let's say you sign up and they sign up and say, oh, listen, I'm going to sell you an electronic game or something like that. It's like you send them the product or they pay you and they send it out, something like that. You'll also be able to request payment. So let's just say someone goes, okay, you know what? I need this payment done. I need a payment from you. Okay, you could, or rent. Let's just say rent. Let's take, for example, they say the landlord goes, oh, you know what? I'm the landlord. I'm going to send you a request payment. You can send this to their email, and all they have to do is just fill out their payment information, and you get paid. So you can request payment different ways. In an affiliate menu, view affiliate program in details and commission rates, view affiliate program downline, view affiliate link, HTML banner codes, set transfer fees and charges, and configure payment gateway. So let's just say you have an affiliate website where every time someone signs up and they sign up someone, you get a percent, or you want them to get a percent. Well, there you can set, okay, let's say someone signs up for back to the gym membership for $20. Well, let's say you get $5 every single month that they keep their thing. So you can set it up where someone can get $5 or maybe 3%, or however you would like to set it up. You can configure payment gateways to what you need them as. Okay, this one, affiliate program settings and referral payouts, supports unlimited affiliate levels. So you can have it from level 1 to a million. And then every single one, they get like different payouts. For level 1, you get 1 cent. Level 2, maybe you get $1. And then level 3, maybe you get $10. Or, however you want to set it up, you can set it up. And then the admin can create, edit, delete, fact and question category. So if you're in the admin section, you can create anything you want. You can, for your website, you can have like fact and question. Let's say I have a question. If I just sign up for this gym membership today, will I get a % off, or will I get anything? You can answer that. Ability to manage the fact and question entry. So you can manage, okay, I'm going to add this one, I'm going to delete this one. Member management, where you also can add new members. You could search members. Let's say you have everything on your website filled out. You can search members. You can type in if they say, hi, listen, I've signed up for a gym membership and I need to sign up, or I've signed up and I need to find out. Okay, you can type in their name and say, oh yes, Miss Jones, you paid me $15 on this day, so you're good. Now accounting system and account summary, where you could just see all of the accounts. You could see everything about your customers, your products, and how's everything going. You can view the transaction status, pending, completed, canceled, or refund. So let's just say Miss Jones comes in and she just swipes her card. Well, you'll see it as pending. And then Mr. Jones comes in and he has a different account, and you can say, oh, yep, your payment's completed. Another one, you can see, oh, Mrs. Jones' daughter has canceled hers, and Mr. Jones' sons, you had refunded his money. So let's just give me an example. You could refund people. You could see how if the transaction is completed, canceled, what the status of it is. You can also view deposit and withdrawal transactions. So let's say someone deposits money in your account, you can see that, and you can see when you also withdraw. View commission statistics, where now you can view okay, how much money am I getting? See what's getting paid out. View refund statistics and see how that's going on. Now you get downloadable spreadsheet of sales. So let's just say in 1 month you did 50 transactions. You can hit download in your account and get a full list of where you can download all your transactions and have it in your Microsoft Word account, or you can have it wherever you would like your spreadsheets to go. Microsoft Word is just one of them that I have used in the past. Customers are able to receive their receipts by email or text. So let's just say they go, okay, yep, I just did $20 of this gym membership. Oh, I don't have an email, but how about you text it to me? You enter their email, and then they'll get a text message sent to them. Or if they do have an email, you could just send them, let's say every month, month they're set up on a certain system, you can have it automatically sent out, or you send their receipts out via their email saying thank you for your payment, your gym membership is still going. And now you can also add a place where people can add tax and tips for their business. So let's just say you say, okay, you know what, in my state or my area, I need to add 5% for tax and an automatic tips, or however you want to set that up, you can add that. A refund button if user needs. So if you need to have a refund button, like, oh, I need to refund this person's money or this. And, you know, a refund means once a transaction completed by the user can stop the transaction and get their money back correctly. So basically, let's say Miss Jones go back in and says, you know what, I just did this, but I don't want to be at this gym membership anymore. I'm moving or whatever reason, the person can refund their money or something like that. Signature capture, where people will be able to sign for it, being able to receive payments by Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover, so you'll be able to accept those credit cards. Again, you can send people invoices through email so they can receive payments by credit card and pay their invoice. Users be able to send money to each user by account, so I can send money to you, you can send money to me. That's nice. People being able to request money from their customer by email. I've explained that a little bit ago. So let's say you owe me $20. So I'll send you to say, hey, listen, here's $20 for pizza the other night. Can you please send it to me? They can send it to you and you have the money. People being able to add to cart buttons for their website. So that's basically where you can add, let's say, okay, you have $20 for this gym membership, you have $5 for a sports drink, and you have $1 for water. So you can have people where they click, okay, when I go to the gym, I'm gonna have the gym membership, I'm gonna have a smoothie, and then I'll just pick up a water. So you could do that, or you can, you know, when you're on your website, say I'm selling a refrigerator. Okay, refrigerator, $500. Let me just add this, hit add, put your products in add to cart, so where people can click add to cart and then successfully check out. And then people being able to add any bank account, so basically they want to transfer the money to. So basically you can have any bank account you want. You'll be able to transfer your money there and you won't have a trouble with it. And we won't take out any money from your account. We won't do anything like that. We're not just going to automatically go into bank account and say, listen, we're going to take out all of your money. We're going to take out $600 because this person did a chargeback. No, we're not going to do anything like that because we're not going to make sure you lose your customers or anything like that. The final ones are people are not limited of the number of the transactions they do. So you can do as many transactions you want. Like they can process as much money as they want and process the how much ever they want to. So basically you can process $5, you can process $50,000 in one day. Like in the holidays, for example, during Christmas time, around then, you're going to get a lot of people. Even in summer, if you have a very successful business, you could be processing credit cards like Walmart. I'm pretty sure they don't have a limit. They can almost get processed unlimited, just like us. We'll let you be able to process unlimited credit cards. Another thing is when people withdraw money to their bank account, it only takes 3 to 4 business days. So basically when you hit withdrawal, you know, it could take 1 to 2 business days, but just to play it on the safe side, it could take up to 3 to 4 business days for you to get the funds successfully in your bank account. If you have any questions at any time, you can always contact our 24/7 customer support. Here are some extras as well. You will get a newsletter weekly or daily, however it'll be about weekly. So every week you'll get a newsletter saying if there's any updates, or if you wanted us to promote your website, we'll put that in there. Just call us up. We will have our facting questions, so that way if you don't want to call up, you can go through our list of facting question which answers, and we will have a lot there. So almost any question that you could possibly have will be right there. We will also have tickets and customer support, where if you don't want to call us and you don't want to look in the facting question, you can send us an email and say, hey, listen, where's my funds at? This is Mr. Jones. And then if you don't want to do that, you can always call us at our 24/7 customer support. This is a much-needed merchant account processing business, not only for you, but for everybody who has been turned down or their merchant account has been shut down for no reason. This is so that they can start fresh with a whole new system without ever worrying about being shut down or freezing your money with no explanation why it happened. Without needing any credit of any kind, this is for those people who are entrepreneurs or who are also starting up a business or online business or have been having a hard time getting approved for a merchant account. This is for anybody who's needed a merchant account or needs one. This is a whole new credit card processing way that it's so needed. It's time for a new way for people to accept credit cards online and finally not having to worry. We are going to be so different than them, all the other merchant accounts and people out there who says, oh yeah, you're approved and denied, and all those people. We will give people a chance to prove that they are in the right with chargebacks or anything like that. If anybody, we just won't shut down your account. We'll make sure that, you're in the right, and that we just will not automatically sign with the buyer, unlike so many other merchant accounts out there. We will do things right and not wrong. We are here to help people in their business, not to make it bad for them. So we're not going to make it bad for you. We're going to make sure you have a great experience, and that, you'll never have one of the previous experiences that you've ever had in the past. We know that we will give people a chance at their online business to start accepting payments online without any problems. This is going to open doors for everybody who has had trouble in the past with trying to open a merchant account in the past, or it has had troubles with a merchant account in the past. I have a team of professional web developers who are ready to start this website, and we are very happy to start. And I know with your help I can get this started. And once this is developed, it will be up and running in 3 months, and people can start processing credit cards once it is completed. This website will also have the highest of security. We will have everything SSL security and anti-hacking built into the website to ensure everybody's safety. So you do not have to worry about your information leaking out, or it just getting denied, or someone stealing your account information, because I've actually had my accounts with some of the major websites out there. Merchant account people have been hacked. Some people have gotten in there. They stole my credit card information, my bank account information, things like that. It's not a good experience at all to have, and I really do not like that at all. I also will have a page made on the website so that everybody who helped get this started with their donation will be put on the website with their names on it, if I have your permission to. So if you help me get this website started, I will make sure that you are put on a certain page on the website that will show every single person with your permission that has helped me get this started. So basically, this is the end. You've heard everything that I have said. So basically, I just want to tell you all, go to www.gofundme.com/206CWS. Go there and help donate to get this started. Once we have reached our goal, I will be able to go to my web developers. They're very good. They're very talented web developers. They're very professional. And once we get this started, in about 3 months from now, we will be able to all start processing credit cards online. It'll be open door for people. So please go to www.gofundme.com/206CWS to start helping us today. I really do hope you all enjoy this. If you need any questions, you can email me at any time. I really do thank you so much for your time, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks. Bye.